Hi, welcome back to Wandering Magic, and welcome to my mini tarot series on I have cards and I don't know what to do. What do I do now? All right. So we already learned how to bless the cards. You got brand new cards. We blessed them, and now we're ready to use them, right? We got some shuffling methods down. If you haven't checked those videos out, I will provide a link for those somewhere, so you can definitely find them. Also on YouTube, I have a playlist labeled Mini Tarot Series, and it's all about what to do and how to do it, okay? So, we're choosing the cards. You're like, all right, I'm shuffling, but like, how do I know what card to pick? Here we go. One is the flyers. So literally you're shuffling and the card just goes flying out. So if the simple way to shuffle is your method, which is mine, you just kind of keep shuffling, how it just flew out, and there's your card. Okay, so that's one way to do it. I'm gonna try it. Let me see if it does it again. I'm just shuffling it, and there they go. Now, when two fall out, I mean, that's a personal preference on how you want to do it, and how you flip the card is also how you do, however you want to do it. But those are your flyers. All right. So we'll put these back. The second one is to pick from the top. So let's say you don't shuffle that fast. I don't think you have to shuffle fast for them to fly out, but you know, you're shuffling, you're taking your time, right? You're shuffling. And you go until you feel like they're ready. There's no time limit. It's just you just feel into the cards, and they'll let you know while you're shuffling. So once you do that, you say, okay, you can literally take from the top, put down, okay? Or you can, after you do your preferred shuffle method, maybe cut, and then pull from the top like that. Oh, death card came out twice. All right, so that's how you can do that also. That's pulling from the top. Another one is to cut the deck into 3 piles, okay? So, you get the cards out however you shuffle, and now it's time to choose, right? Take 1, 2, and 3, right? So you're looking at the cards, and there's one pile that you're in, like your eyes are going to keep looking at it. It's going to keep going. You're like, why do I keep looking? Why do I keep looking? It's because remember, you're bonding with the cards, so they're picking up on your energy, and you're bonding with them, and you keep looking because they're looking at you, so to speak. All right. So, say you're drawn to this first pile. One of two things you can do. One, you can just immediately put them on top of each other, pull from the top like that because you were drawn to this pile. Or, right, you have your 3 piles and you're drawn to the first one. So you say, okay, you put these over here. You take the small and then you shuffle, okay? You shuffle, and either you can wait for a flyer to fly out, or you can just take the card and just pull from the top, you know, after you shuffle, okay? All right. Now, the last way to do it is to fan the cards out. So I'm going to actually use my Oracle deck because my tarot deck is a little stiff. She has some time on her. I love her. Anyway, I'm going to use my Oracle deck because these fan out really easily. All right. So you take the cards and you put your hand over and you just, okay. So once you fan them out, you can kind of, however, you know, make sure you can see them. You got like a good idea of what's going on. And a few things you can do at this point. One, you can just kind of look down and see my eyes drawn over here. You pull the card out, and that's how you choose. Or you can take your hand and you can wave it over very slowly. You wave it over the cards. Now, a couple things may start to happen. One or two things usually. One, as you go over slowly, you'll start to feel like a tingle in your finger. And the tingles will tell you, it's kind of like one of those, are you hot or cold? So when you feel nothing, you're cold. Then you start to get warm and your fingers start to tingle. When the tingle is like, no, this is it. Sometimes you may go, but you got to go back and the tingle starts to go again. You put your finger down, and usually you can go with your index or your middle, however you feel called to. You feel that tingle, boom, and that's your card, okay? Or you may not feel the tingle, and that's fine. You take your hand again and you go over your cards. And then as you're going over, again, this is a vibration, okay? It's working with your energy. The cards also are getting energy. You put your hand over, and then suddenly, as if there's like a little gravitational pull, your hand just stops. And so again, whichever finger you feel is the one. It could be middle index, it could even be your pinky, okay? You just, your hand, it's like a pull. Not that it's going to get slammed down on the table, but you'll just start to feel your hand going down. And then you go, okay, this is it. And then you grab the card, boom, and that's your card, okay? All right, so I hope you found this helpful. Have fun with it. Go with whatever method you feel called to, okay? Whatever feels right to you. The other thing I'm gonna say is, if you're shuffling and shuffling and shuffling and you're just not feeling, so you're shuffling and you're waiting for the flyer to come out, and you're like, the flyer's not coming out. This is where you can set your intention, and you can say, two flew out, of course. So you're like, I'm going to set the intention of, I'm going to shuffle 3 more times. And if there's no flyer, then I'm going to cut the deck and pull from the top, right? So they're just kind of taking a while, and you kind of, in your mind, you can notate that. And you say, okay, those are my 3 shuffles. And you say, okay, I'm just going to cut, and boom, I'm going to pull from the top. Just cut the deck and you pull from the top. Again, just a suggestion, however you want to do it. There's no wrong or right way to do this. Do what feels good. Using your intuition, using it. There's going to come a point where you don't even have to think about it. You're not even going to have to think about it. It's just going to be like, boom, boom, boom. Pick up your cards. You're going to go, and you're going to be zoned out, right? And you're going to be shuffling, and then suddenly you're going to be like, boom. If you're doing, also, if you get, I think I said this earlier, but I'm just going to reiterate. If you're shuffling and you get a flyer, and let's see, okay, that one fell. I'll just get another one really quick. You're shuffling and the flyer comes out, but then you're like, oh crap, there's 2. I just wanted 1. You can put them both back. It's whatever you feel called to do. You'll feel instinct. See how they just kind of all fell? You can choose to take them all, but if it's like 6 cards and you just wanted to do like a 1, 2, or 3 card spread, like that might be a bit much. The reason why they do it, again, you're going to use your own discernment. But for me, I do read reversals. So if I'm shuffling and, like say, 2 of them fell out. A lot of times I say maybe they want to come out later, but by putting them back, it may be that they want to come out in reverse instead of upright, okay? So that could kind of be their way, because sometimes when you get a little over anxious, see how they kind of fell? And this would have been like maybe the Hierophant upright, but I'm putting it back, not thinking how I'm putting it back, and then boom. However you want to do it, it's however you feel called to do it. You don't have to take all the cards that come out. If you just want one, set the intention with your cards, set the intention with spirit, I just want 1 card. I just want 1 card. And you're like, what is this? Which card is going to give me the answers that I'm seeking? And then you can keep going. And this is, again, for the flyer one. Other than that, any other method, can work. You can even do something like this if you want to do a 3 card spread. Split it in 3, pull from the top. Or you could, do the split in 3, take it in 2, flip the top 2 cards. And there's your answer. Okay? All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was pretty straightforward. I hope it was not confusing. Please let me know if you have any questions, need clarification on something, and we'll take it from there. All right? You're going to do great. Don't stress. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Okay? All right. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.